Stop scrolling for a second. What if your office was a beach in Bali, or a café in Paris, or maybe a quiet cabin in the mountains? This isn't just a fantasy. For the estimated 40 to 60 million people living as digital nomads in 2025, this is their reality. The world has changed, and let's be real, remote work is here to stay. It's a massive shift in how we can think about our careers and our lives. Maybe you're dreaming of that freedom, the chance to see the world without having to quit your job. But then that big, scary question pops up. What work would I actually do? Before we jump in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated on more animals, travel, and lifestyle content like this. Let's get started. It's easy to get overwhelmed by the options and stuck in the daydreaming phase. You see the pictures on Instagram, you hear the stories, but you just don't see a clear path for yourself. We're going to solve that right now. This video is your roadmap. We're breaking down the most popular, in-demand, and easiest to start digital nomad jobs for 2025. By the end of this, you won't just be a dreamer. You'll have a real list of jobs that can turn that travel-filled life into your reality. Section 1. The gateways, accessible and entry-level roles. Let's start with the jobs that have the lowest barrier to entry. You don't need a fancy degree or a decade of experience for these. What you do need is to be organized, a solid communicator, and someone people can count on. Think of these as your launchpad into the remote work world. Job number 1, virtual assistant. First up, the virtual assistant, or VA. This role is basically the Swiss Army knife of the online business world. VAs do all sorts of things. They provide admin, tech, or creative help to clients from anywhere. Think managing email inboxes, scheduling meetings, updating social media, or handling customer service. You're the secret weapon that helps a busy entrepreneur's business run smoothly. The beauty of being a VA is the variety. You can work with a bunch of different clients in all kinds of industries. The main skills are just being organized and good with people. If you know your way around Google Docs or have used tools like Trello or Slack, you're already ahead of the game. VAs can make anywhere from $15 to $40 an hour, and it's one of the best ways to get your foot in the digital door. Job number 2, data entry clerk. Okay, hear me out. Don't underestimate the power of a simple, focused role. Data entry is exactly what it sounds like. You take information and put it where it needs to go. This could be transcribing notes into a spreadsheet or updating customer details in a database. Your key skills here are typing speed, and most importantly, a sharp eye for detail. In a world of AI, human accuracy is still a huge deal. While it might not be the most glamorous job on the list, it's incredibly flexible and almost always remote. It's a steady role that helps you build the discipline for remote work. For a lot of people, it's the perfect first step because it requires almost zero experience. You can expect to earn between $12 and $25 an hour, which is a reliable way to fund your travels while you maybe learn some new skills on the side. Job number 3, customer service representative. If you're a people person, this one is for you. Companies everywhere are hiring remote reps to provide amazing customer support through chat, email, or phone. Chatbots can only handle the simple stuff. Businesses desperately need real humans to solve tricky problems and keep customers happy. This job takes patience, clear communication, and a dose of empathy. The great thing is, most companies provide all the training you need on their products, so it's another fantastic entry-level gig. It's a super stable job that's always in demand, whether you're working for a tech startup or a big e-commerce brand. Section 2, the creative and marketing powerhouses. All right, let's get into the creative and marketing jobs. These roles are perfect if you're a storyteller, a visual thinker, or a big picture strategist. In today's world, content is king, which means these skills are more valuable than they've ever been. Job number 4, content writer and copywriter. If you have a way with words, you can work from anywhere. Seriously, brands are desperate for high-quality writing. As a content writer, you'd be crafting things like blog posts, articles, and website pages. As a copywriter, you're more focused on persuasion, writing ads, sales pages, and emails that get people to click that buy now button. Knowing a little bit about SEO or search engine optimization is a huge plus because it helps what you write actually get seen on Google. The earning potential is all over the map. You could charge per article anywhere from $30 to over $100, or land a full-time remote job making between $40,000 and $90,000 a year. All you need to start is a laptop and a few writing samples. Job number 5, social media manager. Every brand really needs to be on social media, but most business owners either have no idea what they're doing or just don't have the time. That's where you come in. As a social media manager, you're planning what to post, creating the content, engaging with followers, and figuring out what's working and what isn't. This job is fast-paced, and you absolutely have to stay on top of trends, especially with video. You need to be creative, strategic, and comfortable on platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and LinkedIn. A social media manager can pull in anywhere from $40,000 to $100,000 a year. It's a fun, dynamic role that puts you right at the center of a brand's public image. Job number 6, graphic designer. For all my visual people out there, graphic design is a classic nomad career for a good reason. As long as you have a powerful laptop and your design software, you're good to go. Designers create logos for new startups, graphics for social media, website layouts, and so much more. There is a never-ending demand for good designers who can give a business a strong visual identity. You can work as a freelancer and charge per project, or find a full-time salaried job. Remote graphic designers can expect to make between $57,000 and $73,000 a year. And a pro tip, if you specialize in UI or UX, that's user interface and user experience design, you can earn a lot more. Okay, quick pause. We're about to get into the high-paying tech and management jobs, the ones that can seriously boost your income while you travel. If you're getting some real value out of this and want more videos to help you build a life of freedom, do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss what's next. It honestly helps the channel more than you know. All right, let's get to the heavy hitters. Section 3, the tech titans and high earners. Welcome to the big leagues. The tech industry is still the king of remote work, offering some of the highest salaries and most in-demand jobs out there. If you've got a technical mind or you're willing to learn, these careers can give you some serious financial freedom. Job number 7, web developer. Web developers build the websites we use every single day. Front-end developers focus on what you see, the layout, the buttons, the design, using languages like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Back-end developers work behind the scenes, making sure the server, database, and all the moving parts work together. The demand for good web developers is just relentless. You can learn these skills in online boot camps, build a portfolio of your own projects, and get hired without a traditional degree. As more businesses go online, this skill set is basically future-proof. Salaries for remote web developers often fall between $60,000 and $120,000 a year. Job number 8, data analyst. You've probably heard the saying, data is the new oil. Well, data analysts are the ones who turn that crude oil into fuel. In this role, you collect, clean, and interpret data to help companies make smarter decisions. You'd use tools like SQL and Python, and visualization software like Tableau to find trends and tell stories with numbers. The demand for data analysts is exploding. It's a perfect remote job since everything is digital. And while it sounds complex, there are tons of entry-level positions if you're willing to learn the skills. It's a great career path, with remote data analysts earning between $70,000 and $140,000 a year. Job number 9, software engineer. At the very top of the earnings pyramid, you'll find software engineers. These are the architects of our digital world. They build the apps on your phone, the software on your computer, and the massive systems that companies run on. You'll need to be proficient in programming languages like Python or JavaScript and have experience with cloud platforms. Software development continues to be the highest-paying remote field, and that's not changing anytime soon. If you specialize in a hot area like AI, cybersecurity, or mobile development, you'll be even more valuable. It's one of the most lucrative nomad careers out there, with salaries that often start around $80,000 and can go way, way beyond $150,000. So, there you have it. A full breakdown of the best jobs you can land in 2025 to make the digital nomad life happen. We've gone from accessible entry-level roles like virtual assistant to creative jobs like content writing, all the way up to the big money tech careers like software engineer. The dream of working from anywhere is more real today than ever before. The key is to stop just dreaming and actually start doing. Pick one path from this video that sounded interesting. Just one. Then, go look up a free tutorial, build a small project, or join an online community for that field. Taking that first step is everything. Because this was never just about finding a job, it's about designing a life where your office view can change as often as you want it to. Thanks so much for watching. Now go make it happen.